Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
The National Transportation Safety Board has released new information on the 2019 fatal plane crash near Chamberlain. The report contains hundreds of photos, videos, and documents. The NTSB says accumulation of ice on the wings and other parts of the plane was a key factor in the crash.
The family had been staying at a hunting lodge, and according to the report, the owner of the lodge had asked the family to stay another night due to the snowy conditions. 9 members of an Idaho family were killed. You can read the entire report and see photos and transcripts under this story right here on KELOLAND.com. 4 people are behind bars in connection with a pursuit and crash. The incident started Friday evening when an officer spotted a truck that matched the description of a vehicle where someone shot a gun in the air.
The officer tried to stop the truck, but authorities say it drove off at a high rate of speed. Police say the truck ran a red light and collided with another vehicle.
There's a few people that basically jumped out of the truck and started walking and shuffling away. Everybody was caught, and once they pieced everything together, there's a few people that were arrested for meth.
The 18-year-old driver of the second vehicle had minor head injuries. Police also found out there was a 5-year-old girl and 1-year-old boy in the truck. 2 people were charged with abuse or cruelty to a minor. Aubrey Heck, Matthew Upton, Kunta Miles, and Olivia LaPointe were arrested. Firefighters in Rapid City started the week by responding to a garbage truck fire. The Rapid City Fire Department says it happened Monday morning off of Promise Road. Crews arriving on scene found the cab of the truck engulfed in flames.
The garbage truck was full of cardboard, so a hole had to be cut in the side of the truck so firefighters could pull out the garbage and make sure everything was put out.
Turning to weather now with meteorologist Adam Rutt. Another day of warm temps here in KELOLAND, Adam.
Yeah, but this time around it'll at least be a little bit more seasonable as we stay predominantly in the 70s and a couple of 60s out west. Outside we go with some cloud cover over Falls Park. Still not a bad start to the day. 56, a northeasterly breeze at 7 miles per hour, and that wind overall is going to stay pretty tolerable today. Low to mid 50s East River, 40s and even some 30s this morning. The latter up toward Buffalo and Custer at 37 and 36 respectively. And that wind, again, not bad. Variable in direction, around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And while it does try to pick up a little bit later on today, it's still going to be not all that bad. A few returns on radar, little of which is actually making its way to the ground. But then we watch Wednesday and Thursday for heat, humidity, and the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. Meteorologist Brian Karstens will have more on that in his 7-day forecast coming up.
Thank you, Adam. Summer vacation is almost here. The Black Hills National Forest campgrounds will open this Friday. Seasonal gates will then open on Monday.
The forest offers 30 campgrounds with nearly 700 individual sites. Fees range from $16 to $28 per night. Many campgrounds have on-site hosts who can help you find nearby trails and outdoor activities. You'll have the opportunity to buy plants from the Chester FFA Greenhouse.
Students have been working on growing the plants all spring. This week they are inviting community members in to purchase the flowers and houseplants.
And the community loves it. They love being able to support our program and our students, as well as get some great flowers.
They have over 1,000 plants in the greenhouse, and all of them are for sale for a free will donation. The city of Sioux Falls is asking for residents' input on planning for downtown. This is for the city's update to the 2035 downtown plan. It will address land use, downtown growth, commercial and retail development, and more.
There will be a public workshop held at the Downtown Public Library on May 19th. There will be 2 sessions available, one from 4 to 5:30 p.m., the second from 6 to 7:30. There will also be a public input tool on the city's website. There you can take a quick survey and comment directly on a map of downtown.
This weekend, you can take a tour of newly built homes in the Sioux Falls area. The Spring Parade of Homes runs May 14th to 15th and May 21st to 22nd. From 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. all 4 days.
The homes can be found in Sioux Falls, Brandon, Harrisburg, T, Hartford, Baltic, and Lake Madison. This year's Spring Parade will have 2 feature homes. They have a $5 admission fee, which goes toward the CARE Foundation.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today, well, those 50s out there this morning will be replaced with 70s later this afternoon. Cloud cover, too, I think is fairly, I would really categorize that as minimal later on in the afternoon, or at least if we do see some clouds, there'll be rays of sunshine, too, mixed in. So really nice day. Tomorrow, well, few different points to bring up. We've got, first of all, heat and humidity building in the southeast. This story is going to change awfully quickly tomorrow afternoon. We're going to bump the temperatures up in the upper 80s to near 90-degree levels. And yes, there'll be humidity. So with a trigger here, a little disturbance rolling through, we may see a few clusters of thunderstorms on radar late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Now, while these storms may be scattered, any one of them can be fully capable of producing some very large hail. That's my first concern in a setup like this. You get a lot of hail, not good on that. You could get some damaging winds and maybe also an isolated tornado risk, but then that should move out of our coverage area after about 11 o'clock in the evening. And then looking at that severe weather risk map from the Storm Prediction Center kind of highlights that same area we just showed you on Futurecast. There's another event coming on Thursday. That one, the preliminary outlook is actually more widespread severe weather, eastern KELOLAND, and in particular east of the James Valley. So lots to say on that, I'm sure, too, in the next couple of days. So take today, just sit back, enjoy it, or prepare for the weather that's coming. 75 our high in Sioux Falls. We do expect these upper 80s tomorrow and also on Thursday. And then once these storms blow out of here, then we'll have a quieter weekend. And the weekend looks nice, low 70s. I'm thinking here not too bad on the wind. The numbers in Aberdeen will also cool back to the upper 60s by early next week. But chances of rain are definitely going to be something else to watch. Obviously, the soils are wetter now in the northeast with all these recent hits of rain. Even Pierre, where we've picked up some much-needed moisture, will probably stand a chance of rain tomorrow. Not as high there, but Thursday definitely has some potential as that front kicks off those thunderstorms in central South Dakota. Rapid City also could get some showers on Thursday, but overall, seasonable toward the weekend. More at KELOLAND.com.